Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I've decided to show my face again after going faceless for a while. If you have watched my early videos, you could see my face too. So I've decided to show my face again because I want to connect more to my subscribers and video watchers. Today, I will share 6 Chanel luxury bags that I have sold in the last 12 to 16 months, and I'll tell you the reasons why. I'll also share the lessons I've learned and hope that you can learn a thing or two. So guys, stay tuned until the very end of this video to hear all my thoughts and learnings. If you like luxury item reviews as well as how to style them to achieve an elegant and classic look, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And also leave a comment and like my video, and that would mean a lot to me. Now let's get started. The first Chanel bag I've sold is a 21A collection, white color capskin, mini gold ball flat bag. So this is a seasonal style, and the reason why was so popular is because back then the Pearl Crush bag was not back in the season yet. So the Pearl Crush was only back in the season from the 21B collection. So the 21A collection, which is one collection earlier than 21B, there was this style that is similar to the Pearl Crush where you can adjust the strap even though it's not entirely Pearl Crush. So the style of this bag is quite similar to the Pearl Crush bag, whereas you can adjust the strap length 2 ways. So you can put it on both sides of the strap and you can adjust it to make it shorter. So this is particularly true and particularly popular for petite women like me, because I'm Asian and so I don't have a tall body frame, so this is perfect for me. But what I find annoying is that when I adjust the chain, I find that the chain position doesn't hold, and sometimes the chain is still dropping and kind of dragging the bag down. I feel this is kind of weird. I don't know how the chain mechanism was made, but definitely I feel this is weird. And I think the reason is being the back body is quite bulky and heavy compared to the thin strap. So the second reason I don't like it is because the strap was too thin. And the third reason I don't like it is that I feel like the bag is a bit like the boy bag, which is a bit on the bulky side. I feel like the 4 corners are super, a true structure like a boy bag. Whereas the look of the bag is kind of feminine. So I find it a bit contradictory to the style. So the lesson I've learned here is definitely always inspect the chain and put it up and down when you try it on. Just because it's a popular bag and your SA offers that to you doesn't mean you have to buy immediately like me without inspecting it. And to make sure that the chain will hold the position as the way you like it, and also make sure that the bag is really true to your personal style. Like, I find the bags quite bulky, which is not really my style. My style is more feminine. And so make sure you really love the bag and that fits your style. The second Chanel bag I've sold is the super popular Fall Winter 2021 style. A seasonal bag that is called My Perfect Mini. In fact, I have a detailed unboxing and review videos. I even tried on different outfits for this bag. I was so excited when I got it. It was the My Perfect Mini flat bag in iridescent green color. So this color was not available in my city, so I have to ask my friend overseas to get it for me, and she had to put on a wait list, of course. And when I finally got the bag, I was so happy. But you might wonder why I sold it. It's because, number one, I realized that I bought it for the hype. Yes, I bought it for the hype. And I'm not usually a big fan of iridescent green color or any iridescent color. I'm more a solid color kind of person because I like very vibrant color and a very distinct color for all my handbags. The number 2 reason is that I never reach for it. I just never reach for it. Every time I wanted to use that bag, and honestly, it matches so many outfits as I show in my review video. You can click on the link down below and have a look. But every time I want to reach for it, I just realize I like more basic color bags like black, white, and gray. So I never really reach for this iridescent green color. And the third reason is is also my heart just didn't sing when I was using the bag for some reason. Yes, I was super happy when I got the bag, but when I was using it, I was not like super excited. I didn't have the passion or love for the bag anymore beyond the dopamine hike that I got when I purchased the bag. So the lesson I've learned is never ever buy a Chanel bag for the hype. It's that simple. Alright, the third bag I've sold is the Business Affinity medium-sized bag in the white caviar leather. This is a beautiful, beautiful bag and I truly enjoy using it when I got it. The reason why I bought it though is quite funny because I was always looking for a classic flap bag in the medium size in white caviar in champagne gold hardware. However, I could not find it in any boutique. And so I saw this bag in the pre-loved market and I went for it. When I bought it, it was in excellent condition. So I was so happy that I finally got a white caviar bag in medium size. However, I find it annoying that first of all, the strap is not really adjustable. You can only wear it as a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. And as a crossbody bag, it would be too bulky because it is a medium-sized Business Affinity bag, not a small size. So this is not ideal for my super short frame. Second reason is I can only use it as a top handle bag, but the top handle is so narrow that I cannot really get my wrist through the handle like the Chanel 19 bag. And so I find it quite annoying that I can only hold it with my 5 fingers. I feel like this limits the functionality of the bag. And also at some point, unfortunately, I have had color transfer to this bag and I had to go to a professional leather repair shop to get it repaired. And so with all this horrible experience, and also because this was a fallback plan for the medium-sized classic flap in white color that I could not get, I fell for it. I fell for this Business Affinity bag and I realized that it just didn't work out for me. The lesson learned is definitely never buy something as a fallback plan. Stick to your original plan. If you don't get it, if you don't find it, wait for it. I know the price might increase. Yes, when I got my classic flap in white color, the price was just increased by 10% and that was my most expensive handbag that I've ever bought in my life. But you get what you want, right? And when you get what you want, you're truly happy and you will maximize the use of it. Your cost per wear is going to go down. And so do not buy any bags as a fallback plan. Stick to your original bag choice. The fourth Chanel bag that I have sold is my 21A collection 19 bag in small size in gold skin gray color. I have a detailed review video on why I fell out of love of the Chanel 19 bags and I truly explain it in detail, so if you're interested, please have a look. So I will just summarize quickly the reasons why I sold the bag. Number one, the bag is not a structured bag. It is a slouchy bag in nature. Of course, you can achieve such a lazy and more casual and edgy look, which I initially liked, but then I realized the sagging of the leather is really not looking pretty and I really didn't like it. Second reason being that I find the strap of the 19 bag too chunky and long for me because I'm so petite, I'm only 5'1", and so this is not ideal for me and I could never use it as a crossbody bag. And so the only usage I can get out of this bag is as a top handle bag. And because I use it as a top handle bag too often, that the top flap of the bag start to create some sort of gap between the flap and the back body. And I didn't like it neither. And I just don't think that it looks so good. And so if I really wish I could grow an inch or two taller, but it just never happened. And so this bag just didn't work out for me, unfortunately. So lesson learned is I have been enjoying this bag. I really liked it when I used it. My heart truly sang when I used the bag. However, this is just not for me eventually. So I didn't regret buying this bag. I have used it to my maximum happiness, and now I've sold it. And so no regret at all. So there's no hard or painful lesson learned. It's just that you need to know sometimes your style or preferences might change over time, and that's completely okay. And you just need to know what is your new preference. Like for me, I don't like unstructured bag or slouchy bags anymore. Okay, the 22 bag is an exception. It is a slouchy bag and I love it. So yes, you need to know what you like. The fifth bag, or should I call it an SLG, that I have sold is from, I believe, from the 21 Spring Summer collection. It is the mini vanity box with the camellia flower details at the strap. So it was also a popular bag back then because of the beautiful camellia flower details. However, I later on find that flower distracting when I was using it, because I realized that being a more minimalist person, I do not like any additional details or any unnecessary details attached to any bag. And so this flower for me was quite distracting, and the front side and the back side of the flower is also different. You need to always adjust it. And so I find it quite annoying and distracting, and it's not really classic, and it looks too seasonal for me. If I would have bought the more classic style mini vanity box, I think I might have kept it. However, I just think this one doesn't really work for me. And the second reason also, it is quite annoying to move my bank cards and also cash from my wallet or my card holder into the mini vanity box. And also the box, of course, cannot hold my phone. And of course, a lot of people think this is such a cute bag and you can use it. Yes, of course you can use it. But I would rather just use a card holder with chain than a bulky mini vanity box with chain. You see what I mean? Because I can't carry my phone anyway. If I want to really go light, why not I go to the maximum level of lightness? The mini vanity box is still bulky for me for some reason. And so the lesson I have learned from this is buy bags or even teeny bags that fit your style. I know it is very fun to own some small leather goods or some vanity boxes like this, because you might, if you're a Chanel collector, you might want to get at least one or two. However, my style is that if I'm not going to use it, it is such a waste to let it sit on my shelf unused. And I would rather let it go and really find somebody who can really take care of the bag and use it and love it to the maximum. So that is my philosophy, and hope that you can learn the lesson that I have learned as well. Alright, the last bag I have sold is the Chanel 21S collection wallet on chain in silver color. So this is a classic style wallet on chain. I will tell you why I got quite annoyed by that. First reason being, I find the bag quite flat. The reason why the bag is flat is because first, it looks like a wallet, right? And second, the CC logo is quite small and subtle. And so I find the bag quite rectangular, and because the logo is quite small, I feel it is not proportionate to the size of the bag. You see what I mean? So the logo is too small. If the logo is a little bit bigger, I feel like it would look more nice proportionally. I'm not a big fan of big logo, but I just think if the logo is bigger, it would just look nicer. Second reason is this is a huge turnoff. The chain is just too long. The chain is too long, and because you can move around the string, you can slide around the chain from the top flap. So even if I try to use adjustable clasps to shorten the chain, like my SA told me, after using the bag as a crossbody for a while and after walking on the street for a while, I feel like the adjustable clasps just expose. And I don't like it. And so I just find it so weird that I have to make additional effort in order to make this bag work. The third reason is there is a little tiny defect of this particular bag that I got. The flap is not horizontal. The front flap of the bag is tilted to one side. And I have to say this was my fault because I didn't really check it thoroughly when I bought the bag. Fourth reason is I originally want a silver color mini square bag or a kind of mini rectangular size bag, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find mini square. I couldn't find a mini reissue. So I again bought this wallet on chain as a fallback plan. And it just didn't work out for me because of all the previous reasons. The lesson learned is definitely never buy anything as a fallback plan. Stick to your original plan, you will find it eventually. And for me, for any petite girls, I would be very careful to buy any classic wallet on chain because the strap is just too long. And if you crisscross it to make it into a shorter strap and make it into a shoulder bag, I would be worried that the strap's going to hurt the leather of the bag. So this is not ideal. I will not put too much additional effort into adjusting the bag just so that it will be able to use for the minimum that I could use. No, you should always maximize the use of your bag because all the Chanel bags are expensive. You should never ever pay too much additional effort in order to make a tiny thing work. So that's it for my video today. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you disagree with me, that's totally fine, and please make sure that you leave your comment. I would love to hear your thought. And any of these bags your favorite, or do you also have the same problems like me? Please make sure that you share your comment down below. You can share this video to your friends and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!